So where have I been? Why did I disappear for a while? And why have I been uploading less than before? All of those answers are not in this video. They're in a video that's in my head that I have yet to even take the time to make notes about so that I can begin to actually put it together. Half of it is filmed, half of it is not, and I don't even have the time to make that video explaining why I don't have time to make videos. So what I will say is I have two jobs now. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but so hello upstairs. There's where do I go with this video? Where do I go? I should have thought this through. I should have taken the time to write notes and figure out exactly what I want this video to be instead of just hitting record and being like, well, let's see what happens, and not spend any time editing it and just toss it. I'm so tempted right now to hit the stop recording button and start this over. But I'm gonna post this garbage anyway. I have completely derailed this video. This is the mood lately. This is the mood lately. Life is a hectic, chaotic disaster, and I am more than capable and willing to accept all of the chaos of life, but I just don't have the time. There's, there's just so much happening all the time, which is why journaling is so incredibly important, because that's the only way I can keep track of it. There's just no way I can juggle all that up in here, so if I can put it there, I can see it. I can juggle it. Yeah, like leaving things up in your brain, that's like juggling blindfolded, and I can't even juggle normally. Oh, man. Yep, so I've started a second job. I've had that second job before, but it was like just once in a while. Now it's every day. And so I basically have half the time. And so I'm uploading half the videos. And I'm just as unhappy with the videos I've been making as before. And so I would like to half my output, even like I've already halved my output to every other day. But I would like to have it again, except now I'm going to be going on a vacation. The first one I'm taking in like forever, like several years. So I will not be able to make any videos while I'm doing that because I will be gone. Very far away from my computer. Oh. I hate this video. I hate it. This is trash. This is garbage content. Literally, why are you watching this? But I'm gonna upload it anyway just to keep up with this stupid upload schedule. And part of me says that I should not upload every day because no one's willing to watch that, and I do not have the time to make a good video every day. And so I should just take the time to make a good video every once in a while and just upload it whenever I have it and not worry about upload schedules at all. And then, see, this is already turning into the video that I was saying that I have half filmed and half not filmed, and it's like I'm starting to ramble into those topics of things I was saving for that video when I can put it together and actually have a decent video instead of me just rambling nonsense. I hate this video, but I'm not going to take the time to re-record it because it's authentic. It's, I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather make a bad video than no video. You know? I spent my entire life not making videos when I wanted to make videos. But then I beat the shit out of myself mentally for not making videos the way that I want to, or not making them as good as I want to. But then I do that to the point where I just stop making things entirely. And then I'm like, well, you idiot, just make anything, even a garbage video, because that's better than no video. And so then I do that, and I'm like, oh, you idiot, why did you make a garbage video? Make a better video. And I'm like, but I don't have time. I literally do not have time. I don't even have time to do this. I shouldn't be doing this right now. I need to do my bedtime routine and get to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow because I work from 7 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. every day now, almost every day. And I'm still waiting on my new washer. It was supposed to come today. It's not here. I don't know what's happening. So that's eating up a ton of my time, that every time I have to do laundry, I have to load it into the van. Dirty baskets here, clean baskets there, drive 20 minutes, sit there for how many hours and wait for that, and load it into the clean baskets, back into the van, and then bring it back here, and then unload it into it. So that's a massive pain in the ass, and incredibly frustrating because I'm paying way more for rent for this place than other places, purely because it has my own washer and dryer. That is the only reason I picked this place over the other ones, even though it costs quite a bit more, is because I wanted my own washer and dryer. And now I don't have that, and I'm so angry. And I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna ask. I don't know if they'll even. I don't know. I'm gonna ask if I can get some something knocked off my rent for not having the thing that they said they would have for me. I don't know. I doubt that they'll give me anything off my rent, but I mean, this is bullshit. This is time wasted. This is gas money wasted. This is just stress and headache when I'm paying extra for something that I'm not having. And the tub is still cracked. They haven't even gotten someone out here to look at it yet. Granted, they originally told me April 16th. So, it's not like they're delaying that indefinitely. They just gave me a date far out in the future in the first place. This video went not at all how I thought it was going to go. Instead, I'm just rambling, picking my fingernail, because I'm just too frustrated to even acknowledge that I'm being filmed. Just venting, apparently. I hate this video, and I wish I could make better videos, but I just straight up do not have the time. So why are you wasting your time on this video? Let's be real here. The only people that are going to watch this are a friend that watches a lot of my videos because he likes to help support me, which I appreciate. A coworker that watches, or at least he used to, I don't know if he still does, a lot of my videos because I guess he actually liked them, so he claims. And then, a couple random people from the internet that find me in the recommendeds. And those are the only people that are going to watch this video, or potentially watch this video when it comes out. Most likely, and I know this is an incredibly small chance, but most likely, someday in the far future, I become successful at YouTube. And so, you here watching this are actually just really, really obsessed with my content. And so, because why else would you go this far back on my channel and watch a video this old and this bad? This is a trash video. What the hell are you doing with your life? if you want to help support me, you don't have to watch all this old trash unless it's actually somehow interesting or beneficial to you. I don't know. I mean, because I know I've been in those shoes where I watched really old content from YouTubers that I really enjoy watching. And I watched a lot of their really old content, and eventually it kind of hit a point of like, what am I doing? Why am I so obsessed with this person and their content? And then I just kind of didn't watch them anymore, you know? So why are you watching this? Don't you have other things to do? That's been an interesting trend on TikTok I've noticed lately, where they're, how do I describe it? Because it's done in a billion different ways. It's like absolutely basically ignoring the existence of a fourth wall, like as if the fourth wall was never a thing. In fact, it's like the other walls aren't even there. There are no walls. It's just hey. I've already lost that train of thought. I was trying to explain it, but that was a bad way of explaining it. See, and then as I was getting into that little ramble, in the back of my head, my brain went like, well, what if you just do videos like this? Like all the time, where you just randomly rant about anything. And then post that. And then, that part of me steps in of like, well, that's not good content. No one's going to want to watch that. And then the other part of me is like, well, fuck you. I want to document this. Because when I'm like 84 years old, this will be really cool to look back on. And then I imagine my 84-year-old self watching this right now. Not imagining being that 84-year-old version of myself watching this video, but imagining me sitting right here being watched by my 84-year-old self and like being able to say something to them. But what would I say? They already know everything that I know. As long, unless I get Alzheimer's, in which case, please kill me. Or maybe find a cure, put me through a trial or something. So, yeah, well, I kind of like this. There's that judgmental asshole in my head of like, this is garbage content. But then the rest of me is like, I can just spew anything and not have to worry about it. Which was also very interesting to discover when I stopped uploading. No one cared. No one noticed. To me, it was like a life or death serious of like, I don't know what to do. And then like part of me still very deeply regrets breaking the streak. And part of me is like, well, you can just make more videos to make up for the missed days. And then, there's another part of me is like, shut up. Uploading more is not beneficial. And there's another part of me that says it is, but then I don't have time for it to be beneficial in the way that this part of me says it is. And this is all just back-end stuff. This is all me just being like meta and self-reflective about basically just my uploading schedule. And that's just one aspect about YouTube out of billions of aspects. So like that's not even getting into filming the video. When I'm filming a video is a whole nother nightmare. Because then like there's the actual me who's actually doing something. But then there's the actor me who's kind of exaggerating a little bit and playing it up for the camera to try and make it a little more theatrical, I guess. But then there's camera operator me that every 5 seconds I'm like, wait, am I still filming? Okay, we're good. Wait, is the audio still working? Yeah, okay, we're good. How's the lighting? How's the framing? Should I tilt the camera down a bit more? Is that better? How's that? Put me more center in the frame. We're still filming? Yeah, okay. All right, back to doing the thing. But wait, no, let's exaggerate a little bit more. Except director me is like, hey, I like that, but do it this way. And I'm like, okay, well, fine, I'll adjust this a little bit. And then producer me is like, everyone needs to just shut up and just do the thing. We're running out of time here. But then director me is like, but no, do this. It'll be really cool, take more time to edit, but it would be so awesome. And so the actor me is like, okay, and then but real me is like, but that's not me. What is this? I don't like this caricature. Get rid of that. Let me just do my thing. But then director me is like, but dude, can you please just do this in this way for the sake of the video? But then it's like, but wait, am I even filming? And then producer is like, shut up and just make the video. We're running out of time. Ow, I hit my funny bone. Not too badly. It was on. Well, I was going to say squishy, but I guess it's not that squishy. Ow. And this is happening at all times in all of my videos. And I have the whole film set. The whole crew is just screaming at me at all times, and I am all of them. And I thought about this the other day, and I was thinking that would be a great video idea, like a short film. But I don't have time to make it. I don't have time to write about it. I hate this so much. Having 2 jobs, having a normal apartment. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Like, during my time gone, I've had, I lost track. I wasn't even keeping track. How many countless mental breakdowns and trying to take the time to just do things by myself, for myself, just for the sake of doing them, and I don't know. But then anytime I'm doing something, there's that part of me of like, you should be filming this. And then I'm like, I know I want to be filming this. And then it's just the 2 parts of me agreeing. And then, I was trying to circle back, but I forgot where I was going back to. That was a long video. If only I could remember what I was going to say. Right. I fart and then I remember what I was going to say. Wait, hold on. What was I going to say? No, come back. Right. For a long time, I did everything in my power to avoid having a normal apartment, because then I could afford to spend less hours at work and have more time to myself to just do whatever I want to do. Make videos, write scripts, do things and film them so I can make videos of them. And I never dedicated to YouTube in the way that I should have, because I could be making a living from this already if I had stuck with it for the last 11 years. And instead, I ended up getting a normal apartment because, well, one, I couldn't stay where I was any longer for many reasons. But two, I was sick of showering at my parents' place because pre-COVID I would shower at the gym. But I don't really trust their cleaning crews right now. And so I got a normal apartment so I could have my own shower, my own washer and dryer, but then I have to spend more time at work in order to pay for the apartment. And you get into what everyone in my generation knows all too well: doing things you don't like so that you can afford to keep living, which is to continue to do things you don't like, which is stupid. So I fucking hate this place. I hate having my own apartment, having a place to live, because I hate what it takes to get it. And so I kind of chose to go off the deep end, to have 2 jobs, have no time for myself, because then I can try to keep my savings growing at the rate that it was going. Out of like fear of not knowing what's going to happen with the economy, and it's like I'm young and healthy and I should work while I still can and save up while I still can. And also the housing market looks like it might be a good time to buy eventually, but I don't understand quite enough about that to know if that's actually a good idea or a bad idea. But I could get a mortgage for less than the rent of this apartment. But then also I really wanted to get the hell out of Wisconsin, but I don't know where I would go. But I want to live like overseas and try international living. But I don't know where to go, and we don't know when it will be safe to do so. I feel like this video is, like, in a weird way, the most authentic me that I've shown so far. Even though so many of my videos are me trying to be as open and vulnerable and raw and like just, this is what is, like it or not, here it is. Take it or leave it, I don't care, but here it is. This is. And that's what I was striving for. But I feel like this is more accurate because in my old videos I was trying to stick with a certain narrative. Versus in this video in particular, I'm just rambling and spewing whatever the hell is on my mind, apparently. Which is not at all what I intended to do tonight. And I should end this video very, very soon and get to bed. I have still been trying to meditate every day. And I've been making a habit out of it as best as I can, but I forgot to today. Broke my streak, which I don't really care about. I don't really have a streak, so to speak. I'm tired, frustrated, and I'm endlessly running out of time. And I'm starting to get to that stage in life where the body starts to have problems. The knees don't want to cooperate. The back doesn't want to cooperate. It's like I'm still plenty capable of kind of adjusting my position and just forcing my way through things. But it's starting, and it's kind of giving me that subtle nudge of like, hey, blink and you'll miss it. My youth was, I'm still very young, but from this perspective, my youth is behind me. It's gone. Even though this is the youngest I will ever be. And so I should just enjoy it as much as I can. Because that's all you can do. And I feel like I'm grieving a sense of who I always thought I would be by this age. And accepting that will never be. We can still try to make the best of what is, and maybe achieve something similar by the time I'm 30. But I'm well past the point of who my 9-year-old self imagined my 20 and to 25-year-old self would be. That's gone. You can never get that back. And yes, I know I am still very young. I still have a lot of life left in me, but I still have to take the time to see things from this perspective, from this age, and go through this experience. And that is a part of being this young. It's being in that weird in between where you feel old. But you're not. But you kind of are in a different way.